championship game with that 20-17 victory.
Throwing again, Cousins on 2nd and 10. His throw incomplete.
Charles, he doesn't seem to be particularly in tune with his receivers, just 2 for 7 throwing the football, but he did seem really locked in before the game.
Yeah, and that has to do with receivers sometimes. Sometimes the defenders knock them off their routes, and they're usually pretty precise. 1, 2, 3 cut, ball's out of his hands to the receiver. In this case, might be off by a half step either way. They've got to find a way to get back in sync.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
4th down, Cousins. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Galladay. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive?
They'll run up the middle with McAllister. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. A handoff to McAllister. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. Third and short yardage, Cousins. He finds Austin complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 14. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. From the red zone now, Cousins. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back in the 24. The job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20.
Leads Austin here over the middle.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They'll run for it here with McAllister. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
They'll try again.
And across the goal line, into the end zone, touchdown 49ers. A great effort there.
With his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Niners are back within a score.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game. The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D.
A fairly short kick from the 14.
And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Yellow. Hey, 43.
Mahomes now on first down. He's going to air one out. Touchdown, Rams. Anthony Schwartz, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Prater for the extra point, and that makes it a 21-10 game. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Cousins. Going deep here for Allen. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, 49ers. A great play there. 79 yards. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. The extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-17.
49ers 17.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
A fairly short kick from the 14. And they're going to have terrific field position as they finally get to him, but just shy of the midfield stripe.
And that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Throwing now is Mahomes. Over the middle, complete. It's Ross.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
To throw, it's Mahomes.
Looking for Ross again. He finds him again.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. So a decent gain there, but not their 4th consecutive first down like they had on the first 3 plays.
You sound almost disappointed there. You want to fire the offensive coordinator on that one or what?
They'd gotten into a rhythm. I thought they were just going to keep going.
Well, almost a win for the defense, but if that's your win, you're not doing very well right now.
Mahomes to throw once more. Caught on the slant. Touchdown. John Ross as the first half is winding down. And the Rams would extend their lead here just before halftime.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. They go play action. Cousins. He's going to take another shot here.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports.
Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half, so make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps, but above all, play your game.
On the give, McAllister with it, and nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now Cousins. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And he will finally be escorted out of bounds down inside the 35. A big third down play there for the Niners. 42 yards. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well to get a few stops.
Escaping the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Cousins. And some room to work.
Down inside the 10.
Touchdown 49ers.
And CD, we have seen some great runs the last few times we've been together, but I think we can at least put this one in our top 5. That was a determined gallop there.
And that, in a nutshell, shows you what this guy's made of. I mean, most guys in the NFL just can't do that. He absorbed the contact, refocused himself, and made a break for the end zone.
And the next-gen stats, CD, it shows us he covered better than 20 yards after the initial contact was made.
And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. A 5 as here comes the kickoff.
Pulls it in at the 13.
And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes. Well, there's that man again. It's complete. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. He has a first down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb.
And the defense closes quickly there, and he'll get maybe a yard to the 33.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Here's Mahomes to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They go play fake. Mahomes.
And that'll be taken in by Strong.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one goes for 24 yards. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Looking to throw is Mahomes.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kobe Bryant. And the 49ers are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. In motion right is Austin. On 2nd and 9, Cousins. And that is taken in by Njoku. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. They run with Deuce McAllister. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. This is McAllister. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
72 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Play action now. Cousins. He'll let it fly for Austin. It got his man. Complete. Touchdown, 49ers.
Well, he's been doing this for a lot of years with the arm strength still there, and he showed it off on that one.
And as that ball was hanging in the air with the receiver streaking downfield to meet it, here in the stadium, you could just sense the crowd thinking, oh, no. And their worst fears were realized as that one turned into a long touchdown.
Yeah, and you see the final number there on how far that ball traveled. Pretty impressive.
They'll try and run it here. And he'll get into the end zone to push the lead up to a field goal. So that effort gives him a 3-point cushion and guarantees that a field goal going forward won't beat them.
Yeah, that's really good strategy because that's all you care about. Not getting beat at this stage, at least give your team a fighting chance.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And a short kick taken at about the 16.
And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in this second half.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes.
He'll get this into the hands of Strong.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to bring up second down.
Hey, 43, 15.
Mahomes going to throw.
Got an open man, it's Strong.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 31-yard line.
That's good. Rams, first down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Mahomes now on first down. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. And again, it's Mahomes. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Now here's Mahomes. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. That catch good for 8, but still, it's 3rd and goal now.
It's now 3rd and goal.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Patrick Mahomes scoring on the 2-yard keeper.
And the Rams answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th-quarter lead.
Extra point good by Prater. And that will make this a 4-point game. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. There he goes, right side. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, 49ers. They had just lost the lead. That deficit sure didn't take long to erase. They return the ensuing kickoff for a touchdown.
Love the thunderbolt that just came out of that one that puts them in the end zone and back in the lead. Your only question, Your defense just gave up a score that put you behind. Will that score you just added on the board will energize them? Or do they have to go back out there and they're a tired unit? We'll soon see.
Extra point right down the middle. And that gives them a 3-point lead. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
A fairly short kick from the 14.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 26-yard line.
Now Mahomes. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. He's got a man complete. A big play there for L.A. And even 70 yards.
A gain of 70 yards on the play. Complete to Anthony Schwartz.
Chubb is going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. And that was a quick drive. The passing game set it up, and then the running game finishes it off.
And how about how few plays it was to get it done, but they threw it downfield and then pounded it into the end zone. And as a former defender, I can tell you, it's just a little bit more when they run it into the end zone instead of throwing it.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16.
First down, 49ers.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. And the slot man goes in motion left. Play fake, Cousins. He'll drop it off to McAllister as running back. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit. But get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
Another run with McAllister, and he is going to lose yardage here. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Cousins to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it. I see you nodding your head up and down. It's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
They'll run here with McAllister. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first. Desperation time. Cousins on 4th down.
Across the formation, he hits Austin.
He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th. Wow. Wow. Point after, right down the middle. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
A fairly short kick from the 14. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments to prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively.
Second and 10 now from the 27.
Mahomes.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is caught at the 20. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Mahomes.
And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute. Prater on to add the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick...
And the comeback may stall out. It's intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And the Rams are going to take possession of the football. Well, you really had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
Mahomes going to throw it here. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one, because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to one possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. In this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
Yeah. You're in the presence of the realest essence. I've been serving lessons since the days of my adolescence. On the cyber's block, young buck holding the like we knew it all, not afraid to do it all. Matter of fact, I look back and do